Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Wednesday, so it's work in progress day, and we are working on a Serene from Nicholas Filbert. I'm not saying his last name, that's just going to be crazy. I started this on Monday, and we will continue it on today. If we don't finish it today, we will finish it on Saturday. Hello Emily. Hopefully everybody can hear me just fine. There we go. Just had to make sure the mic was on. Lurk away, dear, lurk away. We started on the tulips here. I colored a couple more down here just to make sure I had my color selection right so that I could put them aside. We will continue them down here and into these flowers here. We'll do some oranges and browns, type of daisy mum type of flowers. Now, looking at them, hello Angela, thank you. Looking at them down here, I'm wondering if they're supposed to be magnolias, and if so, then I shouldn't be coloring them purple. Just saying. Um, but down here, we'll be coloring these flowers here the same colors as these. And then we've got some little ones back there that will be colored the way these are, which are probably leaves, but I'm going to color them as flowers anyway. I am still not sure what this is. It looks like a beehive. Not sure. Don't know how I'm going to color that. But we'll figure it out. So I'm going to zoom you in to her neckline here, hopefully, and we will get started. I hope everyone's doing well. I know it's Wednesday, so yeah, it's Wednesday. If you hear my child screaming at his computer, I apologize. We are using the Derwent Lightfast as well as the Lyra Polycolor. And I have red violet in the Lyra Polycolor, wild lavender, and purple in the Derwent. So I'm just going to start on this flower here. I'm going to start with the purple. I know, no dilly-dallying or anything, just going to jump right on in. We've got a lot of flowers to color. Come on, we gotta get this finished so it can stop giving me heart attacks. My anxiety level with this page is, I sat here looking at it going, I don't know what any of these flowers are supposed to be. So I don't know if I'm coloring them right or wrong. Absolutely, lurk away, dear. I have no idea if I'm doing the natural color of them justice, but I'm sure that they are a natural flower. Just going to come down here and put that dark purple in. Because my brain said it's in your hand, so just do it. Hello, Bobini. Yep, lurk away, dear. Absolutely, all the lurkers are loved. There's a lot of lurkers on Wednesday afternoon, and all of you are welcome to lurk away. I'll just talk to myself. It's fine. I do it often. Hopefully an argument will not break out and somebody doesn't go storming to their rooms or something. I am using the Lyra Red Violet as the secondary color. Just gradually building that color up. I am a little bit more confident in the page now that I've got some color on the page, so it's all easy peasy from here, right? Until I mess up one of the flowers. Hello, Yana. Thank you. All right, going to go back in with the purple. Just in little areas, darken it up a little tiny bit. And the red violet. Red violet is the Lyra. The other two are Derwent. Just making sure I get all of the areas colored, because sometimes I will miss a spot. All right, going to come down to this one here. We've already put down the purple, now we're going to put down the red violet. Thank you, Bobini. I love that name, Bobini. I know it's not your real name, but I'm going to use it anyway because I like the sound of it. Alright, I'm going to take our purple. I think this is purple here too. Well, it is now. Just saying. If it wasn't supposed to be, it is now. Just color it whatever color you want, and it'll be fine. It's not supposed to be there. Need my eraser, because I don't want to color that part. That color, because that part is brown. I know. Excuse me. Yes, I do know your name. I just like your Bobini better. I know it's Jeannie. I just like Bobini. Jeannie Bobini. Now I'm going to sing that song, and it's going to get stuck in my head. Going through with the red violet. Now we're going to go through with that wild lavender. It's just such a fun thing to say. Not that we like the Bobini better than your name. I'm just saying that it's fun to say, and I like saying it. I'll just call you Jeannie Bobini. How's that? Jeannie Bobini. Alright, just going to come back in with a little bit of that red violet. I like it. I will not type it out though. I'm just saying. It'll either be Bo or Jean. I am terrible with typing. That's why sometimes I don't type a lot in chat because I'm doing 900 different things and I just don't like typing. That's why I like Discord so much. I don't have to type. Alright, now we've got this little cluster down here and then we'll start on the yellow flowers. Yes, enjoy your relaxed time, Yana. Get your feet up. You've worked hard all day. Oh, that's a different kind of flower there. I just noticed that. Okay, well, we don't want that purple. We'll blend that purple into it. But that's a different kind of flower right there. I just noticed it was different. This one, however, we're going to do the same. So the colors I'm using once again are the Derwent Lightfast Purple and Wild Lavender and the Lyra Red Violet in the middle. So the purple goes first, red lavender, and then the wild, or red violet, then the wild lavender. Alright, and then under here, bring that as part of the flower so that I don't have to try to figure out what it is. Alright. Okay, so we're going to put these ones up because we're going to use the same colors on the flowers coming down her chest area, under her breasts. And we're going to grab Mars Orange, Dark Honey, and Gold. All from the Derwent. We'll also be using a little bit of cream from the Lyra. All right, so we're going to start with our Mars orange. I'm going to sharpen the pencil. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Carol. Welcome, welcome. I'm using a hand sharpener just so I can get a good sharp point without using up half the pencil. Although I have a spare Mars orange, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just going to flick the Mars orange up the lines that are drawn in the darkest areas here. Hello, Sue. All right, and then we're going to use the dark honey. And just following those lines up. This is the medium tone, so make sure that you get it into your medium areas. So for me, the medium areas are where the lines are a little bit lighter, and it's where the flower petals curl under a little bit. And then the gold. And the gold is going to be our blending color. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, I love these colors. Together they just combine so nicely. All right, and then we're going to take our cream and our dark honey. Hey there, Bee. Welcome, welcome. And then a little bit of that Mars orange in the dark spots and up around the edges. And then we're going to blend it all in with the cream. Bringing it all to the center where the highlight is, like so. And we're going to dust it off so I don't drag it everywhere. Now we're going to do the same thing with this flower down here. So we're going to start with the Mars Violet. Or not Mars Violet, the Mars Orange. It's coming out of the edge of the flower here. And then the dark honey. And all of these are Derwents except for the cream. And then the gold. And we're going to use the cream and the dark honey. And little bit more of the cream. Let go of that. Hello, Marilyn. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now this flower down here, I'm not quite sure what to do with it, so I think I'm just going to add some pinks to it. Although, it, because there's some up there too. Okay, so we'll add some pinks to those, and I'll color them all like those. That should be purple. Trying to see more of the daisy type flowers. I think this one here is going to have to be in the oranges because it just doesn't, it does things to my brain. So we're going to do the Mars orange. We're just going to color this the same as we have those. Because my brain can't take it. The unbalance of color my brain just doesn't like. Welcome back, Angela. Welcome back. If you watch Connie, she showed hers that she colored, I think it was yesterday, and it's just so pretty. She's got like a little bit left of the greenery to color, and then it's all done. Her lovely lady is got a nice tan on her skin. Mine is pale in comparison. Yes, but not here. The pixies here get the little fairy next to their name. You became a member on Patreon, and I wish that they would let me put fairies next to the Patreons, but unfortunately they do not. I brought the pixies back here so that people that do want a little fairy next to their name can do the pixies. If you are already a Patreon and you do the pixies, I will do a 99-cent refund. Well, it's actually 76 cents refund to you if you would like me to on Patreon. Hello, Alex. And hello, Celine. Good morning. Good morning. So if you would like to have it's old news now. She's been trying to get you all over the place, but it's old news now, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll explain it to you later. I'll explain it to you later. Later, Geta. All right, so there's the flowers there. We've got a little bit more of the purple flowers here that I didn't see until after I colored the other ones. So we'll start adding the purple in the Derwent. That's a leaf there. And these are probably leaves here too, but I don't care. I'm coloring the purple. How you feeling, Celine? Staying cool? Oh, there's another one there. Seeing them all over the place now. There's one here. I know you just woke up, so. All right. Hello, Courtney. Welcome, welcome. So we've gone back to the purples, and the purples are the Derwent purple, the Lyra red violet, and the purple or the Lightfast, the Derwent, in the wild lavender. And there's those ones. All right, now what to do, what to do, what to do when you live in a shoe. All right, we're going to do the ones up in her hair, so I'm going to zip you up, up, and we're going to do these ones up here. We're going to use Lyra's Rose Madder Lake. And Derwent's Heather. Okay, so we're going to start with the Rose Madder Lake. Doing all the really dark shadowy areas with it. And then we're going in with the Heather right over top of the Rose Madder Lake, just to tone it down just a little bit. And then we're going to go in with, let's see, Pale Peach. Or Dusky Pink. Let's see. No, I want Pale Peach. For the edges here. And then we're going to take our gold and do the center area. Like so. Just going to put a little bit there too. All right, now for the other parts that perplex me. So now we're going to start on our greens. Nice. I like that book. It's a good book. All right, so we're going to start with Derwent's Grass Green 70%, Grass Green, and Lyra's Apple Green. So that's where we're going to start. Maybe. Maybe. So we want grass green. And I'm just going to sharpen it in my regular sharpener. Hopefully I don't shake you too much. All right. Awesome, Alex. That's great. You're just moving along in it. So I'm just going to come through and we're going to cover the areas that have a little bit of shadow. You can tell by the lines and curves of the leaf. We'll be adding more color and depth, you know, a little bit later. As we go, excuse me, now I've got the hiccups. That's terrible. Hopefully they go away. I took a sip of my coffee and now I got the hiccups. So if I don't talk for a couple of seconds, you know why. Because I don't want to hiccup in your ear. Nice. Well, I hope you succeed on getting everything taken down to the basement. I still have a set of lights on the house that need to get taken off and put in the trash because they did not light up properly. And they're an LED light, and Bob said that they're not really worth going through the hassle of trying to figure out if it's a light bulb that's gone bad or if it's a fuse that's gone bad in them. And he's the light man, so I have to let him do his thing. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And I wouldn't know how to figure it out even if I tried, so. That's his domain, not mine. I'll stick to what I'm good at. Cooking and cleaning. Even that lately has been a maybe. Let's make sure that we get a little bit of shadow under here. and here. All right, so that is our grass green. Now we're going to go in with the apple green. Just a little bit more yellow than I expected. And it's not what I wanted. But that is, so that's fine. Just going over top of it with the light grass green. Yeah, see. I wanted it to be a little bit brighter, but not in your face bright. So I think I'm going to have to go with, yeah, I'm going to have to grab mountain green or something and just go with that. And take the apple green out of the equation because it's just too yellow. So I'm going in with the light grass green, and then we'll come in with the mountain green just to darken up those dark areas, because the grass green 70% is a little bit darker. See, what I wanted it to do was to tone down that apple green, but it's still too yellow, so we're going to tone it down a little bit more with the greens that we have out, and then we'll darken up the darker areas with the mountain green. Awesome. That's great, Courtney. There's a lot of them out there. Another one that you might want to look at is Molly Harrison. If you want fantasy type portraits, she is fantastic. And I will be doing a lot of her work this year as well. I have a lot of WIPs and books that I haven't colored in. All right, now we're going to come through and I'm going to sharpen this because it's not sharp. Hello, Dawn. Welcome, welcome. You're fine. You're fine. Nobody's ever late. You always get here exactly when you need to be here. And that is a little excerpt from Miss Emily. I just really enjoyed that concept. You're never late. You're always here when you need to be here. The first leaf is always the experimental one. Molly Harrison. Molly is another artist that does fantasy work. She is available on Amazon as well as Etsy. And I think if you do exclamation point Molly in the chat, it should give you a link to her Amazon. But I could be wrong. I haven't used that link in a while, so. Not since Molly May. might be with a Y. You might have to look it up, Celine. You might have to check for me. Ah, see, there it goes. That's her Etsy. Um, I can't remember what the one for Amazon was. She also has a Facebook page as well as a Instagram page. So if you want to take a look at her stuff, you can take a look at it in both of those places as well. And I think she has links on her Etsy for other things as well in her Etsy bio. Yana Provosa is another one that's really good, yeah. Prosevera's, or I can't pronounce her last name, but Yana's a really good artist as well. I have some of her work as well. I did get, I do believe I did purge some of her work, but so I'm just going back and forth between the Derwent grass green 70% and the mountain green, and just blending down that yellow that I put in there with the apple green. I wasn't expecting the apple green to be that yellow. So we're just toning it down a little bit and putting in those shadows on the leaf. Yes, I'll have to take a look. I know that I have all of hers. You can take a look at Celine. I think you can do it and do exclamation point command, and it should give you all the commands. There, that's better. I like that better. Alrighty, lurk away, lurk away. Now we're going to just take a little bit of a bluer green. We're going to take basil, I think. I think mallard green is just too blue. Just going to take some basil or basil, whichever way you want to say it. And it's got a little touch of a blue tint to it. We're just going to shadow up a little bit. A little bit deeper in those shadows. Like that. Alright, so those are the colors we're going to use. Don't listen to me when I tell you what colors I'm going to use, because obviously I have no idea. All right. Saw a white spot. Hold on. All right. Now we're going to come in with the mountain green. We're just going to go into those grass greens that we already put down. And just darken them up a little bit. Yana Pervosa, yes, I enjoy Yana's work. But if you just search on Amazon for any of these people, such as Molly Harrison and that sort of thing, you should find them pretty easily. They're pretty prominent. Now I'm going in with the grass green, just extending out the mountain green a little bit. This is a curve in the leaf. And then we're going to come in with that 70%. So it's grass green 70%. Just getting that leaf filled in. And then we'll start the process over again. Until we get to the saturation that we want. So I bored you with skin on Saturday. Today we're going to be coloring a lot of green. Just saying. And just so you all know, it's Miss Shannon's fault. I am doing good, Courtney. Thank you. Sorry about the shakiness. Just went and sharpened the pencil. Now we're coming through with the basil or basil, whichever way you want to say it. Thank you. I know it's fine. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Because you know what you were getting into when you saw that, I had the skin all done. I'm just saying. You knew what you were getting into before you got here. Then we're going to go over it again with some grass green. Actually, no, I'm going to add a little bit more of the mountain green. Some areas here. And then we're going to go in with some of the grass green. And this is just grass green, not the grass green 70%. That will be next. Hello, Sarah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. That's really cool. You just made my heart pitter patter. That is really awesome, Courtney. Congratulations. All right, now we're going in with the grass green, 70%. And welcome, Sarah. Thank you so much for popping in. All right, now we're just going to, I really want to add a little bit of a yellow green to this. So I'm going to take the light green and just add from the Lyra and just add a little tiny bit of that into the lighter areas. It just needs that little pop of sun kiss on it. Little tiny bit. Like that. Yes, I like that. That's what I needed. I was looking at too drob. Too drob. Alright, now we're going to go to the one in the back here. We've added the darker color, so now we're going to add the grass green. And then the grass green 70%. Oh, works in progress. Just this one so far. Now I'm going to go in with the basil or basil. It all depends upon where you're from and where you are on how you pronounce it. I said basil to an individual in the grocery store the other day, and He looked at me as if I had spiders crawling out my eyeballs or something. Like I said, it all depends upon where you're from and all that fun stuff. Hello, Noelle. Hello, Blue. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. All right. Now we've got this leaf here to do. So we're going to take our mountain green, and then our green grass 70%. Hello, Long Fork. And then I'm going to take some of that basil, just darken up those edges. A little more. And then grass green. This is not the grass green 70%, this is just grass green. Yes, I think I accepted it yesterday or something like that. Somebody had told me that your account was hacked. Also, I read it there, but I didn't trust it because somebody told me that it was hacked and that it was the wrong name or something, and it was like, I'm not going to accept that. I don't know what that is. But when I saw you in Shannon's yesterday, I understood who it was. I've never had anything hacked on Discord, so I'm not quite sure how that goes. All right, just going to go through with the light green from the Lyra and just lighten up a few areas on the leaves. Leaves. There we go. All right. Now we're going to come down through these other leaves here in the back. So we're going to grab a vivid green. A vivid green. Is this one? It's this one. I'm not going to use that anyway. So vivid green, spruce green, little bit of basil or basil. Alright, gonna sharpen these up. Gonna try not to sneeze. Hold on. Okay. That's great. Like I said, I really like Selena Finesh and Molly Harrison. Both are really good artists. All right, so we've got spruce green, which is our darkest, vivid green, which is our lightest, and basil or basil, which is our mid-tone. So we're going to start with our spruce green. And we're going to come up through here. And then we're going to try not to lose our pencil. No, that's not it. That's apple. All right, now we're going to use the basil or basil. And then our vivid. All right. Come down here. Starting with the spruce. Ah, breaking my pencil tip because I'm positioned weird. Well, that is the best thing to do with it is, work with it. Make it into something that you are happy with. I try not to dislike pages. There are some I really, really don't like that I've done. I will admit there are some that have hit the bin. Um, Sarah, if you prefer PDFs, both of those artists are available on Etsy, so you can print them out and experiment and that sort of thing if you have a printer. And there is no ruining it, it's just paper. The one great thing about Selena Finesh's stuff is that she always puts in a duplicate set. So if you do feel that you need to color it again, there is a second page there for you to color. And then the vivid green. like so. And I think I always want to put a touch of a brighter color in it. I'm just going to darken this up a little tiny bit here. So I think I want to put a little tiny bit of, what's this one? No, not that one. I just want to put a little bit of this in there. And this is just the light green. Just a little bit of it. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Bob. Okay, so now again we're going with the spruce green. Those are different leaves back there. Trying to make sure I color all the leaves the same color as other ones of their type. I know I don't have to, but that's what I'm trying to do. All right. And then we're going to use the basil or basil, whichever way you want to say it. I hope you all enjoyed the teddy bears. I will be starting a new page probably on Friday. I've got stuff to do tomorrow, so there will be a new teddy bear therapy short by the end of the week, hopefully. I hope you guys have enjoyed them. All right, no problem at all, Fork. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a wonderful evening. But thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, I did get your friend's request and I did accept it on Discord, so. All right. Currently, it is 5:15 in the p.m. Here in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. And it is like really late, Sarah. Go to bed. Just saying. Go lie down your pretty head and get some sleep. And that was the vivid green was the color I'm finishing off with here. And then we're going to take just a little bit of the light green from the Lyra, just in the light area there. And then we're going to do it all over again. Awesome blue, thank you. I'm glad you guys are liking them. My first attempt at a short series. I think it's turning out well. And I just love the idea of teddy bear therapy. You know, it's just, how can you say no to teddy bear therapy? And I think I've finally figured out how to get them so that they're not all janky. I'm getting better at them, let's just say. And then a little bit of basil. Blue, is it snowing up there? I haven't heard from my sister, so I'm just wondering if she's snowed in. And then just a little bit of the light green from the Lyra, just to put a highlight on the leaf. Alright, now we've got these ones here. And we're going to do the same thing. Hi, Jen. Well, it's up to you if you want to watch the teddy bear therapy or not. I'm not gonna force you into it. Yeah, it's supposed to get really nasty here in Salem anyway. Portland area by the end of the week, but yes, I'm talking about teddy bear therapy. Was asking if people were enjoying the teddy bear therapy. Shorts that I have been making. I know somebody's not enjoying them because they keep on hitting a thumbs down, but you know, one thumbs down, not a big deal. And then the last one is the vivid green. It always helps, Celine, always. Oh, well, hopefully it goes away. Yeah, I saw that Divisa canceled their stream due to power outages, so hopefully she's doing okay. Hate it when the power's off. And I have a little area there. It should be purple. There we go. Get over there. And this one here, we're just going to do a little bit brighter green. And a little bit of the mountain green. Oh dear, yeah, that's always yeah, no. No. I'd be no. Ay ay ay. No. No blue. No. That is that is cold. AF. No. No. That's terrible, blue. Well, the teddy bears are in their list, you know. So we've got another leaf here that's like this one. So we need the mountain green and the two leaf greens and the basil or basil. Basil, however you want to say it. Yeah, you can send that to Celine. She'll be happy. It'll even out the summer heat of Australia for her. Wow. Yeah, Bonnie, I'm glad it's raining and not snowing. Well, I'm glad that it did not touch you down there. Hello, Frederica. -1 in Quebec. It's supposed to get really cold here over the weekend, but so I am using mountain green first. Putting those shadows in. This is the under part of the leaf, so it's going to be a little bit darker than the top. Except for those areas that are peeking out. Now we're going to go with some basil or basil, whichever you want to call it, just in the darkest shadow areas. And then some grass green. Now, because this one is quite shadowed by this leaf here, as well as this branch of leaves here, branch and leaves is what I should have said, I'm going to not use the grass green 70%, but I am going to lighten that up just a little bit in the highlight areas with the light green. Like so. All right. And then we've got a dark one here. So this one here is going to be the spruce green first. And same with this one. Aww. Blue, that's so nice. That just warms my heart. There needs to be 6 billion more people like you in the world. 6 trillion. The world needs to be filled with blues. Although I would have done the same thing. I am a sucker for little bunnies. Now the basil. But that is absolutely adorable. I'm glad that you braved the cold for the wonderful little animal and gave him some food. Took care of him. And then this one. So these leaves I'm doing the same as the larger leaves that we did over here. Thank you, Callie, and welcome. Hello. I hope you are doing well. I'm not having as much of a panic attack today as I was on Saturday about coloring this page. Just saying. Doing better. On Saturday, I was having a terrible panic attack. That's why I jumped right on in it and just went, okay, now let's do this. Otherwise, I would have chickened out. All right. Okay, now this part here, I assume is a part of this area. So I think I'm going to do that as wood. So I think it's a part of the branches that are going around her neck and around her body. So I'm going to do that as wood. This one here, I'm going to color with some peridot yellow, some mallard green, and a little bit of mountain green. Yes, chipmunks. Chipmunks are so cute. That's good. Yes, I am doing. Oh, giving it a belly rub? Oh my goodness. We're gonna start calling you instead of Dr. Doolittle, we'll call you Dr. Daisy Little. Dr. Blue Little instead of Dr. Doolittle. All right, so we're going to do the neck piece here. I'm going to move you down a little so that we can build into that area. So we're going to start with the mallard green. I'm just going to get into all the shadow areas with the mallard green. And that works too. That works too. I always just preferred Dr. Doolittle over Snow White. I was a strange child. Okay. And then we're going to use mountain green. Extending that shadow. Building the color. Yep, I'm going to just start calling you Dr. Blue Little. Yep, Dr. Doolittle is the boss. Absolutely. And then we're just going to blend this all together with the peridot green or peridot yellow. And I'm going to sharpen this because it's just not sharp enough. In my brain, I'm envisioning this almost as a banana leaf, so I'm not going to go all the way to the very edge. And I'm going to add some of that yellow green in some areas. So we're going to start adding a little bit of the light green as well. Yeah, I read all of the Dr. Dolittle books growing up. It was one of my favorites. Doctor Who on the YouTube. Oh, okay, yeah, no, the Doctor How. I know which one you're talking about. Um, yeah, I watch him on actual TV every once in a while. Sometimes I find he's annoying. I don't know why. I just do. All right, then we're going to come in with that yellow green. So to me, this is a more of a banana leaf type of leaf. And all the banana leaves I've ever seen have little areas on their edges or through the leaf that are starting to turn yellow. And that's what we're replicating here. Want that a little bit darker in there. Then we're going to come down through here like so. And just for those that may be bored with coloring leaves, this is the last leaf we're going to color today. And we are going to move down into, well, actually, we've got like 3 more that we need to color. All right, so we need this one, and this one, and this one. Hello, Della. Hello, 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 Mona. Lurk away, darling. I'm glad you came in so I can sing to you, though. Della! Yes. Thank you, Della. Hello, Shannon. Shannon. Yes, we are having fun yet coloring green. Lots of green. I told them. I said, you know, you saw the picture. You saw before you even got here that we were going to be coloring a whole bunch of green. So if you are bored with a whole bunch of green, I'm sorry. on the thumbnail. Alright, I'm gonna go in with the basil or basil or however you want to pronounce it. I hope I've bored Sarah to sleep because yeah, she should not be up at 1:30 in the morning. Go to bed. Alright, and then the curves under all the way to here. This leaf is creative. Alright, and then grass green. And then a little bit of light green. Highlight. Alright. Yeah, hopefully anybody that was getting that nasty weather out east and in central areas are doing okay. We don't get a lot of that kind of weather here, so it surprises me when we get weird little things. Like last night, the wind was blowing so hard it blew the um, patio umbrella right off the deck, just for the fun of it. It was one of those ones that has a stand and is hanging. Blew it right off the deck, the whole thing. I know this probably looks a little choppy, and we're almost off screen, so I'm going to move you down. Wow, Frederica, that's a good dumping of snow. It's not as heavy as some, but 2 feet of snow is a lot of snow. Way more than we ever see out here. Once in a while we'll see a foot, maybe a foot and a half, but the last time I saw that much snow out here was when I first got here. It almost made me go home. I was just, what is this? You said. Alright, so we're going through with the basil. I'm just going to stretch that out a little bit into the grass green. I just didn't like how that was looking, so we're just going to bring that shadow out into it a little more. We'll finish these two leaves and then we'll work some more on the flowers. Yeah, I don't play in the snow. Nope. I hunker down in my house and hope that the power stays on and the heat stays on. I watch it through my window with a hot cup of coffee and a smile and hope it goes away within the next couple hours so that my husband doesn't have to drive in it. that that's my extent of playing in the snow. All right. Thank you, Mona. Yep, wet and cold. Nope. This old woman would end up arthritic and crying in the corner from the from the chill. I'm so decrepit these days. But that's why I'm doing self-care and taking some time to make sure that I get my foot up and all those things that I should be doing instead of, pushing myself too hard. Right? That's what I'm telling myself. Sarah, go to bed. Thank you, Sarah. Get some sleep, girl. Go to sleep. Rest your head. So I'm just going back and forth between the mountain green, the basil green, and the grass green. 70% on these ones because they're a little bit more exposed than the ones up here. I'm giving them a little bit more of that brighter color. And then some light green. Yes, it sounds like a plan. That's my goal for this year is to actually, make a doctor's appointment and go to it. Um, uh, and make sure that I'm healthy and hearty and all that fun stuff. And that's wood I'm going to do for that area. So we're going to move down into these flowers here. And I kind of want to, I'm going to zoom it out here just a sec so I can get you guys' opinion. All right. So should I continue with these purples through here and do this one here in the browns and yellows? Or should I switch it up and go with the pinks and do this one in the purples? Thank you, Sarah. What do you guys think? Because the pinks are back here as well. So the same type of flowers that are here are in the back here. And I'm going to do these ones back here in that brown. And I missed a leaf that I was coloring. So let's get that done. So we got some, that's not the one I want. It's this one I want. I missed part of the leaf. And then this one. And then a little bit of this one down there. There we go. Yeah, I wear them all the time. Yeah, absolutely. As long as you're having fun out in the snow, that's all always you should say. Top chat party of one. Well, as long as you were having a party, Callie. I'm quite sure you're not the only one up there. Just saying. Ah. So what do you guys think? Should I do them in the purples and the orange up here, and then the blues, the pinks down here? Or should I do these in the pinks and this in the purple? Yeah, I thought they were tulips too until I took a closer look at them, and they look like magnolias. Just saying. On this branch, once you take a look at them, because they're on a branch like this, it kind of looks like magnolias. Okay. All right. That's what I was thinking too, but I wanted to throw it out there, make sure that I wasn't doing the wrong thing and doing too much purple. All right. I'm going to zoom you back down. Oh, goodness. I did not realize that it was almost 6 o'clock. I do need to jump off at 6 and get supper started. I will be jumping into Discord while I'm making dinner, so if you want to join me over in Discord for chat while I'm making dinner, you're welcome to do so. But we'll get some of these flowers, at least these top ones, done up before I run off. I honestly did not realize that it was already 6. Almost 6. That's crazy. Did not feel like 2 hours, people. Did not feel like 2 hours. Thank you for making it not feel like 2 hours. Thank you. And then Heather. Nope, we don't want Heather. Where is it? There it is. We don't want Heather. No Heather. Heather is for the pink flowers. Get over there. Get over there, I said. What other color do I have? Red, violet. Okay. Just making sure I have the right colors. And then wild lavender. So we've got purple, red violet, and wild lavender is the color combination for these flowers. Just going to go back in with some purple. Just going to extend them out a little bit, darken them up. into those shadow areas there. Then the red violet. Just like that. And then we'll do the same thing down here. That's wood there. No, there is never such a thing as too much purple, but sometimes you have to break it up with something. Can't believe it's already been 2 hours. My goodness. Well, I haven't gotten a whole lot done in 2 hours, I must say. I guess we will be coloring this again on Saturday. I was thinking that I might get a good amount of it done. Now, typically I wouldn't do the same 2 weeks in a row, but with this one I'm going to until it's done, because if I put it away and start something else, it is probably going to sit on the work in progress shelf until somebody taunts me enough to pull it out. So this way I'm at least getting it finished without being intimidated by it again. It is quite a large page, so like it's very tall. But I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I did not realize that the 2 hours had already gone. I'm using the red violet now on top of the purple. Bye, Dawn. Have a good night. Yeah, it just seemed to have poof gone. And I'm going to sharpen my wild lavender. Thank you, Della. I will zoom it out afterwards and we'll take a look at what got done today. I did get a lot of the green, I got all the greenery up around her head done and her flowers up around her head done. But, you know, it did take 2 hours just to do her skin and hair, so. But Shannon is definitely correct with the fact that the Lyras and the Lightfast work really well together. They just blend really nicely together, which is great. And it gives you a few different color variations that aren't in either, like one set doesn't have and the other set has. One set has more muted tones, one set has brighter tones. So the fact that they marry together very nicely makes it a really big, nice set with all the tones and colors you may want. All right. Just going to put in a little tiny bit more of the red violet. Hello, Topeka. I am sorry that you're not feeling good. Sometimes when we're under the weather, it's best just to rest as much as possible, and if we don't feel like coloring, not to color. Because sometimes when we color and we're under the weather, when we feel better, we come back to what we were coloring under the weather and go, what were we doing? I have thrown out a couple of pages that I started coloring while I was under the weather, and I went, no, just no. I did not color that. We are not talking about this in public. Yes, Lyra. Lightfast and Lyra. They do marry together very nicely. Thank you for instructions on using them, Shannon. I appreciate it. Instructing me to use them, I guess should be the words. For picking them for me. I was trying to be all good and educated. Trying to make my mama proud with my words. Wasn't doing very good with it, but that's okay. I'm going back to my roots. The fact that I cannot speak English properly. There we go. Alright, going to zoom it out. And there we go. This flower here is going to be in the yellow tones like this one here. And I think this thing down here will do in the yellow tones too, just to balance it out. This one here is going to be in the yellow tones. I'm not sure. Shannon, what is this? I'm going to zoom it in. What is it? I don't know what that is. Wrong way. What is that? Yeah, that's a very small set. 2. That's a very small set. I think that's classified as a couple. Shannon, Miss Shannon. What is this? It looks like a little beehive. Looks like a yellow jacket's nest is what one of them things. Thanks. Not a boob. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate that. It looks like a bee's nest to me. Nope, not a belly button either. That's right here. Oh no. Well, I am glad you're feeling better and able to enjoy the outside. It's gold. That's what it is. All right, I'll color it a golden color and then we'll call it good. How's that? And then it'll balance, so it's okay. Yeah, I think it looks like a little, those paper wasp nests. You know, that's what it looks like to me, which would really worry me with it being wrapped around her. So we're going to color it in a golden color and call it good. All right, guys, there she is for now. Just going to finish zooming her out here. I think she is coming along very nicely. I hope that you have enjoyed all of the green coloring today. We will continue on with the greenery and the flowers and everything on Tuesday. And hopefully, or on Saturday, I'm sorry, and hopefully on Saturday we will get this done. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate that. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. If any of you want to join me over on Discord, I will be in Discord here momentarily as I get dinner together. With that, have a fantastic night, and I will see you again on Saturday. Until next time, bye-bye for now. I did try, and then I panicked, and I put it away. I tried up here on her neck, and then I panicked and put it away. You guys give me encouragement and bravery. So, all right, guys, talk to you all later, and have a wonderful night. Until next time, bye-bye for now.